Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of the Endless Growth Podcast.
Yeah, welcome back. Episode, I believe it's 136 today.
It is, man. It's on the
All
track.
right.
But yeah, man, happy to be back. Hopefully, everybody's been having a great week or
Great week.
making the best of it, for what it is. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, man, how's your week going so far?
So far, so good, bro. Been a little busier with, just work and other stuff.
That's good,
So,
bro.
yeah, I'm actually renewing my real estate license right now. It's right now,
Oh.
it's held at the brokerage.
So, what's the process of that?
So you have to take, if you're already an agent, 18 hours of continuing education. 19 of those, 9 of the hours have to be what they call core. So it's like core shit that they want you to learn, whether it be like code of ethics or just, things they, I guess you could say, categorize as core. So it's things it's kind of like saying English, math, and science are like core. But like,
yeah.
but like PE and fucking art will be more of, other classes. It's kind of like the same sort of thing.
Gotcha.
I've done about 6 hours of core. So I got like 15 more hours, or 3 of those have to be more core. But I'm doing that shit online.
Okay. Did you get like a time frame to get them done, or?
Well, you have to renew it every 2 years. You have to have those 18 hours before you renew 2 weeks before. And I have to renew before November 30th.
Okay.
So I got till about 2-ish weeks. So
yeah.
I'll be killing on the week. Like on Saturday, I killed 3 hours. Monday, I killed like an hour and a half. Yesterday, I killed an hour and a half. So just as long as I'm just consistent with it. But yeah, I just go renew. I think it's like
there's a fee to it too.
30, $50 just for the license.
Okay.
It's every 2 years. People might get it confused with renewing what they call the Realtor dues, and that's every year. I think that's like around $800 to $900 each year. That's if you're actively,
like if you made some sales or.
Well, you need that before you even make a sale. So some people fucking pay all that money, never make anything.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So at least if you're having one transaction, it's worth it. It pays kind of for itself. But if not, then you're kind of in the hole. So yeah, I just don't want to lose that sort of status. So you gotta keep up.
That's good. Yeah, it's always a backup, man. You never know when you're gonna use it.
Yeah, sometimes I've been missing that shit. Like, I don't be missing it sometimes when, like, shit's be happening because it's just stressful as shit with, like, a job and other shit going on. But I'll be, like, looking back, reminiscing on certain transactions and shit. And I'm like, damn, that was kind of fun.
So, yeah, walking through homes is pretty fun, man. I could imagine as a realtor, that's probably the funner part of their job. Not really but unfortunately, that's not, like, the main thing there.
It depends, bro, because I like seeing houses if they're, like, nice. But let's say if I'm working with a client that is picky as fuck.
Yeah.
And I've been showing them, like, I feel like you're buying a house, so I understand that you got to see some houses. But I'm talking about, like, we've seen, like, 30 or 40 type shit. Where it's like, bro, like.
What do you think is, like, a realistic number of homes to look at when somebody should be, like, they got to pick something out of that?
I feel like it depends maybe on the market, because sometimes you are looking, you like something, you submit an offer, it gets declined. But right now that it's a buyer's offer and the shit's been sitting on the market, I feel like you could get pretty, I feel like with a good 10, I feel like you're good.
Okay. Yeah, I think we did definitely see a lot more than 10. I mean, I think we scheduled to only see a couple, but while we were there, we were like, oh, there's like 4 more houses here if you want to go look at them.
Oh, no, yeah,
so we
yeah.
like walked through 4 more.
I feel like it was around 10, but if you want to include the ones that were new construction, like that was easy. We just literally just walked over there. But no, yours was fun. Yours was like fucking crazy ass houses that we were checking out, like new construction. I remember I was like helping someone out, and it was just, it was just wild.
Yeah, and then I guess when you're buying like something that's somebody currently lives in, it's probably a pain in the ass because you got to make the appointment. Everybody's got to show up on time.
Exactly.
You only got a certain amount of time there, and then you got to plan them. If you're doing like 4 or 5, you got to be at. Yeah.
Yeah, it just depends exactly. But no, it's cool. It's cool. Yeah. Honestly, like the job itself isn't bad. The only thing that's kind of sucks about it is some clients is just pain in the asses. And number 2, I'd say sometimes also like the other realtors be kind of fucking weird.
Yeah, because you got to be dealing with somebody else for this transaction, huh?
Yeah, that's something else. But it's not too bad. The only thing that sucks if you're doing it like full time and like you're expecting to eat off that shit. That shit ass, bro.
Yeah, I mean that's just business in general, but yeah, I feel like real estate's still a little,
especially
rougher
now.
Yeah, because it's it's even harder to buy a house right now. Speaking of homes, though, my neighbor just posted up their house for sale today.
Which one?
The one just across the street from me. So their house is like pointing the other direction.
Yeah.
I guess let me give you the info of the house and guess the price. So it's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,800 square feet. It's pretty small.
600?
625.
Fuck, okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's close though.
That's fucking 3
Yeah.
bedrooms, 3 baths.
That's fucking
1,800
crazy.
square feet. It's going for 6. Our old home in Roy was the same square footage, if not even a little bit bigger. And yeah, kind of blows my mind. I guess just the area, right?
Yeah, it's
Because
just
the land's not even bigger than the Roy one.
damn, bro.
The Roy one had more property, but
That's true.
whatever.
Yeah, crazy times, bro.
Yeah, we'll see if it sells though. I mean, we had another house in the neighborhood that was going for like 6 something that I spoke about a little bit while ago. That one finally got moved into. So
Okay.
someone paid a nut
A little-
for that. Yeah. So
Shit. Since we're on this topic, I was when I was going through like the core, I feel like I should have known this and just forgot. But there's some things in Utah specifically. This is just Utah that you don't have to disclose to a buyer. Let's say I'm selling a house. There's a few things that I don't have to disclose about the property.
oh, you got a leaky pipe or some shit. Like,
No, you for sure have to say that. Like if there's anything wrong with the property, like functional wise,
what if the sewer backs up? Like
no, you got to say all that
only
shit.
around Christmas.
I feel like like technically you have to like anything like that. This would be not necessarily anything that's currently wrong with the house. So it's 3 things if I can remember correctly. If at one time it had meth in it,
Okay.
but if it still has meth, you have to disclose it. But if at one time it had meth, you went in there, you paid someone to go clean that shit up, and it's okay now, you don't have to disclose that.
That's crazy, math. I actually know of a story about someone with that, but yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, so that's 1. Number 2, someone dies in your house, you don't have to disclose that either.
Oh wow.
So if someone, some shit happens, you don't have to disclose that. And number 3, which might be a little controversial because, some people might be like, oh, that don't exist. People might say, yes, they're superstitious. Number 1 is if the house is haunted.
Oh shit.
So you don't have to like say, oh yeah, this shit haunted. There's like crazy, like the cabinets keep slamming. Like you don't have to say anything like that. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
That is, and that's just a Utah law, right? Every state's very different.
Yeah. I feel like there's the haunted one, because obviously some people obviously they don't believe in ghosts. Some do. So if you say some shit like that, maybe I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I'm a very logical person. Like if I hear something, I'm like, it's got to be this because of this. Like the house is still settling. Like our house makes a hell of a noise still, just from the bathroom. But it's because literally it's like the middle joint of the house,
okay,
where that bathroom lands. So it's like literally all the weight from the roof is going on all those 2x4s, whatever the fuck's there. So
damn. Okay, I thought you were gonna say, damn, at 3 a.m. exactly on the dot. You have a cabinet go, bah! Oh fuck!
All the drawers, we go in the kitchen, all the drawers are open.
All the fucking pots and pans are on the floor.
God forbid some shit that. But nah, there's I mean, but yeah, I just feel like if you're buying a home, that'd be crazy, like to just get walked into something like that where you're just like, nice.
Yeah.
Wish I would have got told about this.
Yeah, something insane. Something, I guess, just remembering like everything I've been hearing about the video. There was a code of ethics one. For this specific agent, he was saying that he went to go show like a house. And as soon as they got there, well, I guess let me give some context. His client was an African American, and his wife was, or the guy's wife was Asian. So like I believe they call it interracial couple or whatever. They got to the property. They're about to go, go look at it, all that fun stuff. As they were like walking or leaving, basically one of the neighbors was an older white Caucasian woman, obviously. And I say obviously because I think white and Caucasian, Jesus Christ, Caucasian is the same thing. But she came out and basically started saying racist shit, right? Like racist remarks, like, oh, like you don't want to live here and all this shit. The agent ended up apologizing to the client, said, damn, like you don't have to get this property, obviously. I guess these people still decided to go look at it and ended up purchasing it, which is kind of funny. So they said, fuck it. And I guess the same agent drove like 3 years later, like through the neighborhood, and they seen the man, the African American, cutting the grass of the racist lady. So that's when he like hit the brakes, slammed on that bitch, like, and I said, what the fuck? Exactly. Went to go talk to him and gave him kind of the backstory. And I guess I guess at one point they just started, obviously they're neighbors, maybe started, it's a friendship, starts slow. Maybe said hi here and there. But eventually, yeah, they got a little acquainted. But I guess that lady admitted to the guys or the couple a little after that she was she never had
Racist.
well, yeah, but she never had like a sort of interaction with some of the race. So she maybe have like a preconceived notion, maybe from news or from other people or from
Just family
the
too.
media, yeah, of like
Like,
these
hey, you
things.
never talk to those people.
Yeah,
Like, it
exactly.
just grew up like that. Yeah.
Exactly. So that's her explanation for that. And little by little, like, obviously they prove that they are individuals,
Yeah, we're all the
everyone's the
same.
same, exactly, in a sense. So yeah, that was a cool little interesting story where, some little sort of, I don't know, racist thing turned into something like a friendship, which is kind of cool. Like an older, again, lady that couldn't even cut her grass. The dude's cutting her grass for her. So shout out for the guy too, because
Yeah,
he
went out
didn't
of his way.
he didn't hold a grudge and say, "Yo, fuck this lady" or whatever. So thought that was kind of interesting as well.
Yeah, the price is right. He said, "Fuck it, this is gonna be the house."
He said,
Well,
this shit nice. The layout good."
like, she don't got that many more years left. Like, just gotta hold out, for a couple of years, and we don't got that issue. Yeah, you never know, man. I want to say I'm pretty bad at being like close to my neighbors, but at the same time, I feel like all our neighbors we're kind of all in our own world. But
Yeah.
I lived in neighborhoods in the past where everybody's like really close to each other and everybody talks to each other. So
I feel like that doesn't really happen here in Ogden, but I have a sort of someone at work is telling me that they live in Layton. And dude, they say that the whole block knows each other. They go to like fucking Bear Lake together, like crazy shit. When, they watch each other's kids. They get drunk on the weekends together, like crazy shit. Where it's like, wow.
Yeah, it could be good, beneficial in some ways. Especially like if you go out of town and you need someone just to take your dogs out, like, hey, neighbor, just do this for me, whatever it is.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a few neighbors there that I know, like, they watch their kids, or they just like let their kids just go over and play. Like it's kind of how we grew up in a way.
Oh, yeah.
But I was thinking about that actually literally today too, when I was pulling up to the house, because I seen like a group of like 4 kids. I think all these 4 kids, though, they lived in this house. Like, I don't think they were just like neighbors or whatever, but they were literally just playing in the front yard. And it looked like they were having a blast, like just fucking, they were just like little toddlers. One was like in a chokehold, the other one was like jumping
There we
on
go.
them, and just remind me like you and me, like growing up with our neighbor kids. But I'm like, I feel like that's just like out of the ordinary now to see something like that. It's not very common anymore. And I'm like, even if we have kids, I feel like, I don't know, it's just not like that anymore.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well,
hopefully.
Yeah, and then I was like, I feel like the only way you can replicate that is just by having multiple kids. But then I'm like, then I feel like if I had like a bunch of siblings, I feel like I wouldn't want to play with them like every single day and do like the shit we would be doing, just riding bikes. I feel like it made it more special having to wait for the weekend or wait for after school or something. But if you fucking see them all day, every day, and y'all go to bed together, y'all eat dinner together, I feel like it's not the same. So, but yeah, it's kind of weird. I just had literally that thought today now that we're talking about it, kind of just brought it back up.
Yeah, just reminiscing about the good old days, huh?
The good old days, man. Yeah.
Okay, bro. But yeah, I kind of, my bad for just going into a little tangent there. You were asking me, yeah, how's everything and stuff. But yeah, let's go to you. How's everything with you, man?
Good, man. It's been
Beautiful.
Just been staying busy at work here. Kind of my my life, anyways. Just work and work. We're just on that what would you call it? Not the mission. We were just talking about missions, but on that
Yeah. La misión.
Yeah, we're just on that railroad, on that railway to
okay.
our destination.
Okay, player.
It's trying to down the rails.
Okay.
But yeah, man, been good. Didn't do a whole lot this weekend. Just kicked it. I think Saturday I was here for a little bit in the morning, and then I just chilled Sunday and all Saturday. Didn't watch any crazy shows this weekend.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness, Edgar. Okay.
Yeah.
How's this weekend looking? You busy as shit?
Yeah, this is the weekend that's gonna be.
It's gonna kick your ass.
A little bit. We did get one customer that actually had the dates wrong in his schedule, so he actually called me this morning and I was busy, so he left a voicemail. He's like, "Hey, I was just wondering if I could just drop my car off here and you can keep it for the whole week, and then I'll pick it up the next week." And I was like, "Oh, that's gonna work out perfect," because originally in my schedule I had him down for this weekend, but he was thinking he was gonna drop it off like on Sunday this weekend and pick it up till next Saturday. So I was like, "Well, that works out better, man." So I might not be as busy as I thought I was gonna be, but I know we were talking about it last week, huh? See what my schedule was looking like.
Yeah,
So
you said that it was gonna look pretty crazy. So you basically just got the car earlier, is that what you're saying?
yeah, so instead of me getting the car like this Saturday and having to have it done by Sunday,
Okay.
I'm gonna get the car dropped off on Sunday, and I'm gonna be able to have it all next week, and they're gonna pick it up next Saturday.
Oh,
So
damn.
yeah,
Okay.
it's almost better because we got that way I can like we don't got to be looking out for the weather because if it rains, it's a car I'm gonna be coating. So
Got you.
yeah, and it's a big ass truck, so I'd rather have more
Got you.
time with it, even though I
Yeah.
already have a full week ahead of me. But I can still work on it and work it in here and there.
Yeah, from time to time. Do you have like anything right now that's what do you call it, outstanding, meaning it's here, you working on it in terms of like a client's car or anything like right now?
No, I mean I still have a car next door that I still am waiting on a phone call for,
Okay.
and then I got my shit I'm working on, but no, nothing crazy. Next week's gonna be busy. I have we our neighbor over here bought a new vehicle, and we're possibly throwing the idea around of possibly having to PPF the whole vehicle. It's a big SUV, which that might throw a wrench into the equation, but I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Because I've only scheduled out like 4 days of
Mm,
PPF work and polishing and coating, but if we're doing the whole thing, it's just like 1 week of only PPF work on top of the polish and coating. So, and there's already people after that, like
damn.
2 weeks out. So, but it's good. It's a good problem to have, I guess.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
been weird. I mean, this is the time of the year where you get to a point where, and actually somebody asked me this the other day. That's like a new business owner. This is like her first winter, second winter. I guess I would call it. It's her first winter. It's the lady that does all my graphics,
Yeah.
printing and stuff. And she's like, "How do you go by like through winter?" Like, because I was telling her with help, it's hard to have help because I can get helpers that are good at detailing, but it's kind of a temporary thing. I'm not pushing for it in the winter where I'm just like, "Hey, let's go wash a car out in the snow." Like, it's like I don't really push for detailing, so it's always been slow around that time. So she's like, "What do you do for work?" He's like, "Do you kind of get scared of slowing down?" I'm like, "Honestly, I kind of got that out of the way. Luckily, I've been in business now for like 5 years now, so I mean, it's literally a routine every year. Like I see the same thing happen." But I'm like, I just kind of I got better at just just don't care about it. Just put your head down and work. Like the work is gonna come regardless. So, and yeah, it's that time of the year where you won't have like any phone calls for like a week, and it's just like when people start to get scared, like, oh shit, what's going on? And then the next week is just fully flooded, and you're booked out 3 weeks now. It's just that time of the year. It's always like weird. So, but the best thing to do for business owners that are starting or yeah, getting into it, as long as you have like I guess a service you're offering that can be given in the winter. Obviously, if you're doing like yards and shit, obviously you're not gonna be able to.
Yeah.
You can't expect work to mow a lawn in the middle of December. So, but if
Yeah,
you're
yeah, yeah.
doing like I don't know mechanic work, obviously that shit's year round. There's just gonna be dips and highs the whole year, but yeah,
Okay.
but yeah, I don't know what got us into that tangent, but yeah, we're just working away, but nothing huge outstanding jobs. Potentially next week there will be though.
Yeah. Okay. Dope, dude.
Yeah,
All
man.
right. Looks like you're set
Uh,
up for all November probably already.
yeah, for sure. Probably I got that last week of November available still, so
Okay.
I'm only booked out like 2, 3 weeks right now. So feeling in the third week right now. So
Bit, 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 bit.
but
It's
yeah,
a great time to get some shit done.
yeah.
You don't
If you
have to wait
don't
fucking 2 months like usual.
2 months, man, I don't know if I could do that shit again. But at the same time, it was more easier going here as far as like managing shit.
Mm.
So I'm actually really interested to see the end of the year goal, like not goal, but like the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
stats because the little bit of glimpse here and there, like it's been a pretty good year. Being them just by myself, so
Yeah, that's facts.
compared to having help, which is not a not a bad thing either, but it just shows, I guess, how much I'm capable of doing, which is bad. I tell my girl this because she's doing homework right now and stuff like that, and she's kind of like with me sometimes, where I'm like, sometimes I'll leave shit for the last minute, but that's almost like a bad thing to do. It's almost like a toxic trait I have because then it just gives me the ability to know what I'm capable of. So it just lets me do that shit again later on. Like, oh, I can do a whole PPF like in 1 day if I really had to. And just because I have that ingrained in my head now,
It's an option.
it's an option now. So I can be like, I can fuck off for like 2 days and do these other jobs. because I can knock that out in one day, and it's like bad because then I'll be there till like 5 a.m. knocking it out just because I put that in my head. So it's you know
Yeah.
it's a good and
Damn,
bad
brother.
thing to have, but and she's kind of that now too, where she had like a bunch of homework the other day, and she had like the last day to finish it, and she got it all done, and I'm like, don't let that fucking dude, like, don't let it happen again, because
Yeah.
it's gonna become like a trait where
Like a
you're
habit.
like, I can just like enjoy
Yeah.
this day off, and then last minute I'll do all of it, but because you never know, your system might be down. Today
Facts.
I was messing around with some other shit. I had a customer drop off a car. It's like a prime example of this actually. He dropped it off. I had 5 hours with this car. The job only takes 2.5 hours to get done. So I was like, I got plenty of time. By the time I got on there, and I'm not sure if it was the update I did on my computer on the software that I use. But anyways, it was just a tint job. I updated it, and this was when I had 3 hours left, and the software was down. So now I couldn't do the tint job with the plotter. So I'm like, fuck, I got 3 hours
Damn.
now. Now I got to cut this whole shit by hand, which will take me the full 3 hours if I have to do that way. But I gave it like 30 minutes. I was like on the forums, not the forums, but like the Facebook group for the program and stuff. And everybody's like, yeah, it's down. Microsoft is down.
Oh, I wonder if it's when the Amazon Web Services shit was down, like for everybody. Was that like a week ago?
No, it was like today. There was another shit today where there was like
Oh,
a
wow.
bunch of companies that were down. It was
Wow.
Microsoft that just,
Took a shit.
yeah, took a shit and a bunch of other things. And yeah, anyways, I finally like refreshed it again and it started working. I was like, oh, thank God. I only had to wait like 20 minutes maybe. But it just happened to be like,
Yeah.
if I would have just like let it go for like till I only had 2 hours left,
You'd been missed.
yeah, dude, I would have. So it's like, don't leave shit for last minute. Like, always just
Good lesson.
get it done. And then if you have spare time, you have spare time.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah. That's a fact.
leave the spare time for the end, not the work for the end. But yeah, man.
Good lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you never know what to. I feel like when I was going to college, that's what I would be doing, bro. Just, I would have a test the next day, and I would just cram everything in the night before. Luckily, I don't know how the fuck I would just pass that shit straight up. So it's probably,
That was before chat.
yeah, that was before Chaz facts. But in these tests, when you go Weaver State, like you give you shit, they checking your hands, they checking you can't go in there with a hat. If you have a watch, take that shit off. This shit is insane, bro. Like they actually were checking. Even back then, now I don't know what they're doing.
I don't get how the hell you would cheat though. You just have all your notes like hidden somewhere.
Yeah, like little scribbles under your hand, on your palm.
I seen a guy actually that got caught and all the pens had fucking.
Oh yeah,
Did you see something like that?
like it's just like super small sort of scribbles on
They
them.
look like fucking, yeah, it looked crazy.
Hieroglyphics or some shit on the
Exactly.
pencil.
I was like, how the fuck are you gonna read that? Like, I'd be like, here, knock yourself out. Like, use that shit to pass. Like, good luck.
Damn. No, it's probably insane now though. But yeah, you just go in there. You can't make no noise. But I feel like they'd be looking. There's always someone that just walks in that shit too. It's like kind of patrolling, bro. It's insane. Making sure that you're not like fucking looking inside your shoe or something, like something like that. But now they on that shit. And again, that was a minute ago, so I feel like you got to keep evolving. Maybe there's a camera system that like detects shit.
That's gotta be. Are you allowed to wear obviously glasses? You can, right? Because people wear glasses. I was hearing this thing about some casino that got busted for fraud or some shit like this. I don't know who it was. It's actually someone like known, because a lot of people knew about this when I was listening to it on a podcast. But I guess the cards had like some kind of like dye on them or some shit that with certain glasses you could see. So think of like a glow in the dark dye or like a blue light.
Was it football players that were doing this shit?
I don't know, bro.
No?
I think it was a
Okay.
casino. But I don't know. I don't know anything about it actually, so I can't even say yes or no. But I just know it was like a casino recently that got busted for fucking hella fraud where they were.
Got you. I heard of something like that where there was gambling involved, and they were like basically screwing hella people with like millions. But it was like NFL players and shit too, though. It's like, damn, y'all already making millions. What the fuck?
Yeah, they had like a whole counting machine for cards and stuff, which obviously that's already known to be legal. But the whole card with the markings on them that you can only see with the glasses was crazy. I was like, that's actually fucking pretty, ingenious, I guess.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
man.
just insane, bro. Kind of reminds me of the movie 21. They weren't using shit like that, but they were counting cards and fucking scratching their back of the neck if something was like, like, oh, come here and play, like just crazy shit. So that was a good movie back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they give you the vision that it's possible to fraud the system and win millions, but
Yeah, nowadays it's kind of crazy because I don't know. Back in the day, I'm not sure if they only use one deck. It's kind of easy to predict. Like, what the fuck's coming up, right? But nowadays, if you go to like Vegas, they're using 5 decks, and once they grab the cards and put them back, this shit is auto shuffling them in like some sort of machine until it's time to take them out again. So it's not, you can't even count anymore in a sense. But back then, it's like, oh, I've seen a lot of,
you know what cards are there and what cards are going to be coming out.
Yeah, like Q, if like a lot of K, Qs or Js are coming out, then
Yeah.
when I went on to the cruise, they didn't have like that crazy shit, but I think they were using about 2-3 decks. So like in that one, you kind of almost were like, oh, there's been a lot of these cards, but still, nothing's for certain. Yeah, lost my ass the second night. First night I was up though.
Thank God.
Yeah, fucking gambling sucks, bro.
Yeah, gambling's a bitch, man.
It sucks. It's fun if you like can control yourself, which a lot of people can't. Like, oh, I have this $100. It's shit money. Like, I'm just gonna throw it away. With that mentality, it's a little better. But then you're like, damn, I'm down. I can make it back.
Like, I need that 100 back.
Yeah.
I need that for tomorrow, actually. Fuck.
Exactly, bro. It's fucked up, bro. But yeah,
that's gambling for you in a nutshell, man.
Yeah, if you're not addicted to gambling, then good on you, because that should be having like a lock on people, bro. Straight up.
Yeah, how's the whole computer gambling stuff like work now? I feel like a lot of people have been playing that shit recently on like.
It's because you just see that all these TikTokers and streamers are promoting it, like you talking about Stake and RainBet and shit like that.
I don't know.
Yeah, those are the companies. They're online casinos. But right now, I believe it's Aiden Ross, Drake, and I think some guy named Trainwrecks. They're all getting, or the company 2 Stake are getting sued because they got accused of it, and it's actually facts. I think I don't know, it's a random state that's like suing them for online gambling. But they were like, hey, you guys are promoting gambling, but you're not even using your own money. So the Stake sort of casino would send the money to play with
to the
influencers, but it wasn't even their money. So they were like over here fucking ecstatic and winning shit, or maybe losing stuff. But again, they never had any skin in the game. It was all sort of replicated, or fabricated would be the word.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're in some hot shit. But no, it's online shit, bro. Like, they're always gonna be trying to push, some sort of agenda on you, especially if you're an influencer. They'll pay you a fuck ton of money because
you got the views.
Once you got gambling, if you got a gambling client, like you're kind of locked in, like you're kind of stuck in that shit. But yeah, I remember I had a cousin that would sometimes play, and he would show me, hey, I fucking got onto this website, and there was an actual live person on the other side of whatever the fuck this was, a interface. He bet 10. The person literally was like dealing the cards and win money and take money. But so imagine that somewhere in a different country, there's like a camera on this one person dealing cards, and they're just waiting for you to type some shit in the chat. And they see the monitor, okay, bet, okay, draw. And they're fucking basically like an actual person in front of a camera looking at your monitor, which would be you giving them instructions and them dealing the card and shit. It's fucking insane, bro. Like,
it seems like crazy. There they can fabricate some crazy shit because you're not physically looking at the cards or.
No, and sometimes they do be fucking up, like the car dealers. Like, no bullshit. It happens. I want to say it's too rare, but it's not uncommon for one to fuck up and like take a card away on accident, or like we're humans, like shit's gonna happen, like mistakes are gonna happen. So that could obviously fuck up your money as well.
Yeah, and if you don't know your shit, you don't catch it. There's
shit out of luck.
Yeah.
And then working there, like if no one is there, I think they call them like pit master or some shit. You could bring it up, but online it's shit. What are you gonna type? Hey, no, what the fuck? Like,
yeah, put it back.
Yeah. So shit. Huh. Yeah, shit's insane, man. Online gambling, the shit is evolved.
Yeah, save your coin and put it into something else. Unless you just got enough just to, throw around, and fuck it.
Yeah, it's y'all money, man. But shit could get out of hand.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay, man. Well, shit, I got some questions for us.
Some questions?
I got a question for you.
You got a question? What's your question, man?
What's your question?
I need to know the question real quick.
Okay. Well, we got a bunch, man. So I'm just going to throw them out. Just rapid fire at you.
At us,
At us, yes. Then if you want me to go first on any of these, just let me know too. If everything you've built disappeared tomorrow, what skill or mindset would help you rebuild it all from scratch?
Skill or what was it? Attitude?
Skill or mindset? So if everything you've built disappeared tomorrow, what skill or mindset? And I guess for you, it would just probably be like, let me see, like all your skills that you've gotten for sales. Obviously, you've been in sales for a while.
Yeah.
Machining skills, possibly your real estate skills.
A little marketing in there now.
Yeah,
Okay.
marketing.
Shit, honestly, even with all those skills, if I'm down on my, you know, how we like to say, my something, I'd probably say the mindset would be the best thing, because some people that are even more successful than me lose everything. They feel like they're down, and unfortunately, some of them decide not to participate in life anymore.
Yeah, can't rebuild anymore.
So I'd say I feel like mindset would be the biggest thing. As long as it's a mindset to keep going and try your hardest, I feel like that would probably be the most valuable thing to me. Like, even if I lose all the skills, I feel like that would overcome that. Because, yeah, you could have skills, but if you're just unmotivated and gave up, then that shit does not matter. So I'd say that, like a mindset that's you just willing to, try again and working hard, if it could be a combo, I guess you could say that'd probably be more valuable to me.
No, I agree, man. That's beautiful because, yeah, I mean, it's if your skills are gone, I mean, and you don't have the mindset to just be like, keep your head up in a way, keep going. You're kind of fucked. You're going to be stuck in that. You got to have the positivity of like, we can do this shit again, or, there ain't no, there isn't just like a brick wall running into. Like, we got to figure out a way to go over that shit.
Yeah, you got to have the foresight to look a year or 2, 3, 4 years from now where it's like, damn, shit's fucking tough right now. But if I commit myself and, bust a little ass, here and there, or shit, if it depends how bad you are, you might have to bust ass for
10 years.
A fat minute, It depends, it depends, I guess. But if you play your cards right, you get to be way faster than 10 years. You could fucking do it like in 2 years, realistically. Like if you play your cards right.
Yeah, a lot can be done in 2 years, man. People don't realize the amount of stuff you can do. People just kind of see. People get scared with time. That's the thing, because we're in a world now where we're used to seeing stuff like instantly, and
instant gratification, a bitch.
And when you tell someone like, hey, in 5 years, you can be here. Like, you can have your house if you start saving now. You put this much aside. But they're like, fucking 5 years? Like, fuck that, dude. I want this shit like tomorrow. Like, how can we get this?
Yeah, not even just that. Sometimes they're like, 5 years of work? Fuck that. Like,
yeah, and the problem is 5 years goes by and they still didn't do shit. They're still in the same spot. And I was like, bro, you could have just...
The time's going to pass regardless.
Yeah.
You can't control that shit. Yeah. It's going to, she's going to fly.
Yeah, that's a fact, man. Let's see. What's another one here?
Okay. You siphoning through shit right now.
What's the truth about success that took you years to really understand?
Success, that it's, I guess, from the outside before, like, I guess you even gain some sort of success. And success, I guess, had a lot of definitions. Success can mean success in a goal you had, or success could be, I guess, a different sort of definition for a lot of people. Some success for some people might be fucking having everything they've ever wanted, which I feel like could be, unrealistic. And maybe they do get that material success, but they might be missing on some other things, material, health, etc. So in terms of success, I feel like, number one, everyone is going to have a different definition of it. So it's up to you to determine what is success. I know there's this guy named Naval. I'm not even really sure what the fuck he does, but he's just seen as like a really insightful person. He's like a millionaire, all that shit. But he says that the true like measurement for success is getting what you wanted out of life. And that's kind of pretty vague, because it's like that's going to change for everybody. Like if you're cool with just, I don't know, one car, a house, family, a good job, etc., then to him you're successful, compared to a millionaire that is chasing $1 billion, but then he gets to the $1 billion and wants more and more and never really gets that. Then to him that's not successful, because you're just fucking running like almost like in one of those fucking You know how we had hamsters, fucking little hamster wheels?
Yeah, what's it? Yeah, like a fucking unlimited treadmill.
Exactly, in a sense. So his definition is, yeah, it just kind of depends on the individual. So I say that'd be like the first part on you have to figure out what success is. Don't compare yourself to other people, which is almost impossible because we're just social animals. Like you have to sit down, really, truly get into yourself and be like, okay, what does this actually mean? And another thing that it's going to take effort and most likely more time than you think to get there. Not saying you can't be happy right now and be grateful because that's I feel like part of it. But I feel like that's it for me. When it's
Yeah.
just going to take time, effort, and you have to define what that means.
Yeah, no, exactly, dude. Yeah, so yeah, to me, I feel like a lot of people have a misunderstanding of what success is. People have the understanding that, like you were saying, success to them is like once I have that mansion and I have the Ferraris and the Bugattis, then I am successful. It's like, no, dude, successful can be you could really be successful in your life, and realistically, sometimes where you're at right now, that might be like the top of the top you might get. You might only go down from here. For some people. So I'm like, you gotta, like you said, yeah, you definitely gotta find out exactly what success means to you first, and kind of humble yourself in a way, because I feel like a lot of people they overshoot. It's always good to like shoot for goals and stuff, but realistically, we talked about this in the past. You gotta be realistic with your goals and intentions, and obviously with the work you're gonna put into it. If you're gonna put a goal out there that you're gonna have a mansion, but you're complaining about doing anything after hours, after from your 9 to 5, you're being fucking unrealistic, like straight up.
Yeah, facts.
But if I see you getting off from 9 to 5 and going to another job, or just doing always side jobs, or hustling, or studying to do your next big thing, then that's realistic now. It's becoming realistic, at least. But yeah, I think that's a misunderstanding I feel like people have there, is just not knowing exactly what success is for them.
That's facts, bro. And this could be like different perspectives. It could be like a happy sort of family guy
Yeah.
that like goes home to his kids, raised them right, is taking them to college or whatever his goal is. And then there could be this other guy that's successful business owner, fucking has accomplished so many milestones with his business, but then he sees that his fucking kids are, I don't know, fucking up, they're drug addicts or entitled, etc. To the guy that's like a family guy, he personally will probably see that dude as, I would assume, a failure.
Mm-hmm.
And then maybe that guy sees that guy as a failure because he doesn't have the material success. So
Yeah.
two things could coexist at the same time. It's all a matter of one's perception.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's true, man. I was actually having a conversation with my girlfriend yesterday about telling her about like kind of the mission that we're on and what the end goal is in a way for both of us, and realistically what we're wanting. And I feel like it's always good to set like shorter term goals, not like very long term, because people have like the end goal. Like, oh, the end goal, man, in life is just to be on the beach, retired with, like 10 properties. It's like, how about you just like,
That sounds like someone else's dream. Wow.
yeah. So it's like, be more realistic, like have something like, hey, this is our kind of goal, especially if you're working with, a partner or your wife or spouse, whatever. This is what we should try to shoot for the next 2 years or a year, and see, if we can get there from there, then we'll go from there. But it's very different for everyone, though. Like you said, like some people may see that as like, nah, like we got to go for the moon, or some people like, dude, this is already what I'm living my best life as it is right now. So
Yeah.
it varies, but I feel like there is a lot of people that at least I know, or I used to surround myself by, that really had a misunderstanding on success.
No, bro. It's again, it's a nuance where you kind of don't know what that is until you define it for, I guess, your own life. There was actually a fun stat. I don't even know if this is sort of relevant, but we all know who Dave Ramsey is, the old guy with glasses that takes calls and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So some dude called that guy, and basically after the call they started talking about certain stats and shit. But I think they went over the stat where if someone wins the lottery, and let's say for some reason they live in the same house or they buy another house, and obviously they have probably a fuck ton more money than a neighbor. A neighbor is like 6 times more likely to go bankrupt. And I was like, what the fuck? And it all comes down to you're comparing yourself to other people.
Mm-hmm.
So if you see this guy just won like the lottery, keeps buying houses or fucking cars, boats, a new trailer, just,
You
you
want to
know,
keep up
more
with
shit.
them.
Yeah, like just by, I guess you could call it human nature. You'll want to compensate and like you'll want to almost keep up with that lifestyle, even though you don't have the resources for it. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
That's true, though. I mean, that's I feel
How
like
it
that's
goes. But yeah, your whole fucking neighbor, dude. Like,
yeah. Well, that's neighborhood for you, bro. I feel like we had talked about this kind of briefly or something came up about yeah, neighborhoods are just like everybody kind of just compares each other. Like, oh, Becky down there got a brand new, I don't know, Ferrari or something, a
it's
new Tahoe,
crazy, bro.
and like that means we got to go one up them or something. Or I think I was saying about that the whole jelly lights in my neighborhood. The
Yeah,
fucking
once you
whole neighborhood
start,
got them.
that's insane,
I
bro.
was like, fuck, I want
That's
them, but it's like, shuck, I'm not gonna just get them just because the whole neighborhood got them. But yeah, it's kind of funny how
and they're crazy humans.
and that's humans for you, man.
Fucking insane, dude.
We just all want to one up each other and be number one, king of the hill.
Yeah, I'm kind of bad, but now like thinking about that, I'm like, like I'd be just inside, not commingling too much with like my neighbors. We got like a new neighbor on the left side. They introduced themselves, so shout out, they're cool. But
Oh
like,
yeah, they come
but
over and knock on your door or some shit.
nah, I think we pulled up to the driveway at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure one of the girls that lives there we went to high school with actually.
Oh,
I never knew her name or nothing though, so I don't know.
try to watch the pod. Just kidding.
Uh,
You're like, I don't know, like that.
come on, way.
I'm
But
gonna
yeah,
I'm gonna put a decal on the side of your car. Endless Growth Podcast.
no, endless shadow styling, please. Come on, man. But nah, bro. I thought it was just interesting. Again, just a random fact. Where again, for success, they maybe had an idea of success like the neighbors, but then someone came into their life right next door and changed that sort of definition of perspective for them. So you got to watch out and like just keep your impulses, your emotions in check. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, bro. That shit insane to me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Dang, man. Greedy people.
Yeah, all of us are. You got to keep it in check, though. That's the important part.
Let's see here. We got so many to pick from, man.
Shit.
Let's see. This is kind of more job specific, but what's something people misunderstand about the grind or about success in your field? So I mean, I can go first. Or
Yeah, handle it. I'll be going first.
I guess as a business owner, I'm just gonna go with that. I'm not gonna go about my industry, but I feel like just as a business owner, I feel like people have the misunderstanding that they think business owners are it's gonna be easy peasy. I mean, that's probably obvious that it's probably not gonna be like that because a lot of people probably heard that in the past that it's not easy. But yeah, it's you gotta be prepared. You gotta have a good team if you have people. I feel like if it's a kind of business, you're gonna have to have a lot of employees, like a restaurant. But yeah, I think people just think as a business owner, thinks just fucking, I don't know, gravy. You're making dough and it's just businesses are skyrocketing. And I feel like that's a huge misunderstanding. Cause I wouldn't say starting off, but I feel like more recent. And I guess it's just when people probably see things too, they just assume shit. So, but I feel like that's always a misunderstanding with that. I guess I could delve more in my industry too, but I feel like the industry that you pick, depending what you pick, people don't ever think about like the long term that things have like there's not temporary, they're like seasons for shit. So whatever you pick, it's not going to be a business that's going to be making money year round, like a window cleaning business. I mean, you're not going to be doing shit when it's below freezing temperatures. Same if you're mowing lawns, you're not going to. But yeah, I think that's like a definitely misunderstanding there with business and I guess my kind of industry a little bit is skill wise. I don't know what my skill really is, but how about you?
Shit for you, I say to like tenacity, meaning like just fucking keep going no matter what. Like in terms of just keep going. You're always fucking available, always willing to, to work fucking till 5. Yeah.
AM.
Yeah, there you go. 5 a.m., not p.m.
Everybody
Don't get it fucked up.
Everybody works 9 to 5.
I like how you mentioned the window cleaning example because I was helping a client trying to do like some marketing. I think he got sick or some shit, or maybe he's just ghosting me now. But we're gonna obviously right now it's cold season. He has it's a franchise called Shine. I don't know if we have any of those here. Shine Window Cleaning, but he has a location in Long Island.
Okay.
But I guess yeah, right now it's slow, slow time for cleaning windows. So he was going to start a marketing campaign to install Christmas lights.
Yes.
But I thought that was an interesting pivot.
Yeah, The few companies that I know, that's what they do in the winter months. Yeah, and then they store the lights. So they store the lights for the customers in like in a bin, and then every November-ish, they go set them all up, and then in the spring they all take them down and store it for the customers, and that's like a service they provide. It's a good business, but yeah, it's definitely a very competitive out there for depending in the area you're in.
That's true.
But yeah,
I thought it was just cool, just seeing shit,
Yeah, it's kind of like when and like you said, yeah, it is cool how like they ended up figuring out a thing there because I feel like that was more recent. They kind of pivoted on that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like those people. Well, window cleaning, I don't think was ever really big back then. To be honest with you, it was big, but for like corporate buildings, like kind of like where you work at. But I feel like the house residential stuff kind of became big, like just like the door-to-door sales recently with like pest control and stuff. But yeah, actually, I when I clean cars up there where I go clean for my client, their neighbors there, they have a window cleaning business, and yeah, they're not doing jack shit right now. I just see like all the cars just parked outside. They're really small though. I mean, they're still using like their personal cars. So it's like if you want to work for us, you have to have a truck, and then we're just gonna put a magnet sticker on the side of it. But yeah, I just seem like they're kind of just not doing shit right now because when I was out there, the water was freezing. Like it was already like 25 degrees.
Oh, and fucking what? Freezing is 33. So
33 or 32, something like that. So below that, water starts freezing. So I was like, fuck. Yeah, it's kind of done deal for them unless it's like direct sunlight. But that's a problem. Every time you're cleaning windows, like there's gonna be a backside to a house that doesn't get sun or something. So you're kind of just fucked. But yeah, it's kind of like landscapers. They pivot to cleaning snow.
Yeah, that's facts. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, interesting shit. Okay, and I think
did you answer your?
No, I think you said it was success in the corresponding thing we're doing.
Yeah, what's something people misunderstood or misunderstand about the grind or the success in your field?
Oh, okay.
So you're in the
sales business.
Sales, yeah.
Yeah. For sales, this would probably be good just because I like started not too long ago, but luckily I knew this going in. But with sales, well, when you're starting off, you have something called a pipeline, meaning, certain accounts that might be in your name, shit like that. Not everyone is going to be ready to go straight off the back. They might need some TLC, a little tender loving care. So they might need a few phone calls, maybe more time, a few weeks or two. Maybe they're not the decision maker. Maybe they have to talk to the decision makers, which is usually someone in, a C-suite position. So like a, fucking CEO or something like that, where they'll give them the green light, or maybe even the CFO, the chief financial officer that says, hey, yeah, we can, allocate this certain spend for ads or something. But yeah, I'd say it's a slow start sometimes. I'd say for sure most of the time, but you kind of just have to keep going, see through all that. And on top of that, it's a numbers game. For every, I guess it's going to depend on each industry, but for every door you knock, for every phone call, for every meeting that's booked, not everyone's going to convert. But if you are working there for, let's say, a year and you make the math, you'll find like a stat. It could be 1 out of every 10 is going to open the door. One out of every 10 voicemails might give you a call. I don't know, maybe 1 out of every 5, 6, 7, 8, you name it, is going to go ahead and book a next meeting. I'm not even saying you're going to get the sale. They might book a next meeting with you. So it just kind of depends on, again, your tenacity to fucking just keep going through it. Obviously, the more skillful you are and the more value you provide, the better. So I'm kind of in a place like that where my stats are better than someone just learning, I guess, in a sense. But yeah, for sales, it's a numbers game. It just comes in a numbers game. I remember my old first like sales manager would say sometimes you just got to cast a wider net. And what that means is just spread yourself out, like make more calls, hit up these more people, send another email. Like you're just casting that, you can say that the fucking net wider so you can catch more fish, I guess would be the analogy. Yeah. So what sales is, yeah, man, you just got to fucking, just keep doing it. Be persistent.
Yeah, the persistence is probably the most important, or one of the important parts there. Is like you can't just, the first energy you got going into the beginning.
You gotta keep that shit up. Yeah. There's some people that I ain't gonna lie started with me, I'm not saying they're doing bad or anything like that, but I've noticed that some of them get discouraged. Oh, I didn't have a sale this week, or
Mm.
people keep telling me that it's not the time, or they keep pushing shit back. And that's kind of the fucked up thing about sales, especially when you're starting off. You don't have that confidence yet, or maybe you just haven't seen the evidence that it'll work out. But that shit will definitely get to you, and you'll be like, "What the fuck?" And then that kind of throws a wrench in everything, and I don't know. You just kind of feel down. And
Yeah, it makes you start questioning, like, damn, is this the right thing? Did I say it right? Is it me?
yeah, exactly.
Is it the
Should I
time?
just go? Should I just go back to my my other job that I had? Like shit
Yeah.
like that. So there's like a lot of self doubt with shit like this. But again, as long as you know kind of the mechanics behind it, which again it's a numbers game. Keep it up, follow up. If you fucking don't know something, ask for support. Always ask questions to the top performers, 100%. So this is something, yeah, you just want to do. Like there's always something you can do, I guess you could say. So you also have to have a growth set mentality. At least if you want to be a top performer, there's a shit ton of people that work there that, maybe they're just there for the job and just want to go home, and that's completely fine. I'm kind of more there just to like level up myself and like learn more shit.
Hmm.
That's why I'm there. Build up my resume, have a track record. And then with me, especially, like what I do is I help people on board them so I could pass them on to somebody else so they can keep upselling them and all that shit. But for me, I'm like, how do I set up a successful marketing from the get go so that way, they either stay longer and they don't what they call churn meaning they drop off.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so now I think in a week, probably next week, I'll meet with some of the top performers, but on the other side of the team. So that way I could apply some of their lessons to what I'm doing as well. So
Mm.
yeah, just there's always some shit you can do, man. Like you just gotta, you know,
Yeah, I feel like a lot of that. I mean, I feel like essentially you're almost like working for yourself in a way too. Most sales positions are, right? Like you're kind of like it all references back on the amount of effort you put into it. It's like, yeah, you can sit at your desk, or you can go out there and when the first guy shows up at the dealership, you go try to sell him a car or some shit. You race to the guy's door.
yeah, bro.
So it's all just a matter of like how much you really want it.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And then sometimes, like, I even had this mentality like 5, 6 years back. Sometimes it's like, well, damn, I'm only making fucking a sliver of what I'm making for the company. Like, why am I working so hard?
Mm.
But it's like, you can't really be thinking like that because at the end of the day, you're just going to install like bad habits inside yourself. Laziness is like a bad habit. It's, just because you're lazy now doesn't mean you have to be lazy forever. So I'd say get those bad habits out of yourself. Like, yeah, you might see it as, oh, you're making the company way more money than you're paying them. But at the end of the day, you can always leave and bring all these great character traits and maybe have a better job where they'll pay you more, I guess, according to whatever you think you deserve.
Mm-hmm.
But again, it's just sort of a stepping stone, I guess, in a sense, where, yeah, man, don't just because shit ain't good right now doesn't mean you have to stay there forever. And you kind
Yeah,
of have to think long term, which a lot of people aren't good at, especially me back in the day.
yeah, yeah. There's a lot of those people, man. That fuck, I despise those people. That are just like they think
They deserve everything.
yeah, because I mean I'm seeing it from the other side where I'm the one providing them their check. So it's like you're telling me that I you deserve a whole fuck. You deserve it all, and
Like half the shit I
I
get,
don't deserve shit. And it took me years to fucking make this just
the
to give you the
risks.
opportunity to make money.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And now
yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying that you fucking deserve it all. Fuck off. Like.
Entitled people.
So, but yeah, no, it's yeah, and like I've always said too, like just because of that, like someone's always watching. Like always give your fucking 100%, no matter what you're doing. Fucking clean the toilet, give it your all, man. Make that shit sparkle.
Yeah, exactly. Do it before they ask you to, even
Yeah, because
bring
like
about it.
someone's always watching and all that shit. Just you're only hurting yourself if you don't.
Yeah, I think a minute ago, I'm not sure if it was last podcast or 2 podcasts ago during the end. I think we were talking about, I was talking about like empathy or some shit like that, on how
Mm-hmm.
that makes me like a better just active listener and like sales sort of person. You could also use that lesson for your manager in a sense. Put yourself in your manager's shoes. If you're a manager, which might be even a valuable skill because you might want to be that one day. And being a manager is a great skill overall, even if you start your own business managing people.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, what would you want out of your own rep if you were a manager?
Yeah.
you want a self-starter. You want them to hit all their metrics. So in me, I kind of put myself in that position where I'm like, okay, I know that they at least want me to do prospecting, like leads and shit. So let me just get that out the way. They want me to stay on contacts I haven't touched in 7 days. Let me go ahead and touch that. But yeah, there's just a lot of shit you can do. But again, just almost, you kind of almost have to zoom out just at yourself, which is hard because a lot of people are self-centered. But again, that's just, that's just humans. We're out for ourselves over anyone, personal gain. But you could increase your own personal gain by also essentially keeping other people in the loop. And again, especially if they're like your boss or your higher up.
Yeah, no, that's 100% awesome. Like, just, yeah, put yourself in the shoes of your boss or whoever you're trying to, I don't know.
Yeah, who do you try to, I guess, impress in a sense? That's how you move up too. Who the fuck do you think is going to give you the raise? Most likely your manager. Who's more likely if you apply for a position to give you like a sort of referral and be like, oh yeah, this guy fucking works hard. Like he's been on my fucking team, always performing. Here are the metrics. Like yeah, I'll put in the good work for you. Like
yeah, the number speaks for themselves, man.
Yeah, like
you're not gonna be able to fucking become a manager one day
if you shit.
If you're fucking mad that the company's not paying you enough. It's like,
and you're just half-assing it here. Yeah, nah. Yeah, you're just kind of shooting yourself in the foot, even though you want to shoot the company in the foot.
Yeah, dude, it's
shit overlaps.
Yeah. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. How do you handle moments when the vision feels bigger than your current reality?
Let me know, Edgar.
I feel like you gotta.
It's how, huh?
Yeah.
I know it's important too, but how? That's a tricky one.
That's a tricky one because I really don't vision that huge, but I feel like we want to answer this because I feel like for the people that fucking do, which we were just talking like there's a lot of people that do.
Yeah.
I guess you just gotta, I don't know, be realistic and I guess to see if what you're doing day by day is actually getting you closer to that.
Yeah, it's aligning.
Like, are you really putting in the work to actually get there? Like, I know the vision seems humongous and that you might have set for yourself, but you got anything to add to that?
Yeah, I'd say, well, like you kind of already brought a part of it up. Definitely be realistic, and I'd say have sort of mini sort of goals that align to that bigger goal. And then if you do hit those sort of mini goals, again, they could be a week goal, a month goal, a year goal, because I'm assuming the overall vision probably realistically it'll take 10, 15 years or something.
I guess let's say like an example, I guess let's say someone wants to be in I don't know, they're joining the military.
Okay.
Because they eventually want to be
fucking colonel or some shit.
Yeah. So obviously it's probably gonna be one of those long ass goals, right? Or it's like a fucking
take a minute.
5-10 year goal. I don't know. It could be less or more, but I guess for someone like that, let's say we put ourselves in their shoes, I guess it'd be probably like you're saying, make shorter goals, like
Yeah. There's a lot of ranks to get up to colonel. You start with no rank, and then you start as private first class, and then corporate, and then sergeant. And then Chel's not ROTC. Hey, atento, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Put me in, coach.
Yeah, bro, you gotta fucking work your way up, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I think we kind of just summed it up there, essentially.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up because we know that it's gonna take time. But I feel like a big one, so you're not depressed, is try to enjoy the process, even when things aren't looking up the best. Even if you're putting your effort and learning and growing, even though your environment might not be supporting that. Let's say, I don't know, you fucking haven't gotten a raise in a minute. Well, have you learned anything? Have you leveled up?
Have you tried?
Like, are you more confident? Do you have maybe one more connection that you could leverage? Shit like that. Because I know there's a saying that says, like, you're one person away of changing your life. That could be even like a relationship with a certain individual. It could be someone you meet that down the road they might become business partners and you guys start something crazy together. Like It just depends, bro. There's so much. Life is just insane. Like it's straight up. It's so much unknown out there.
So many ways you can take life.
It's so many.
Like so many fucking routes and roads, just like how there is in the real world, you know?
That's insane because I have a picture in my phone loaded up that I was gonna post on the Endless Growth Pod story. I probably have to do that sometime soon now.
What's that? Oh, you just
It's some shit like that.
okay.
Basically, kind of it's like a sort of image that just
Like roadways almost.
encapsulate. Yeah, the image is basically all these pathways from 10 years ago where you're like, oh, damn, look at all the pathways that you see from back then and where you're at now. And that might depress you because you could have been a fucking doctor, you could have been a DJ, you could have been et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, all these like infinite paths. But then it shows you right here and it shows a fuck ton more in the future. It's like just because that shit's behind you doesn't mean there's a shit more pathways ahead
Doesn't
of you.
mean I look down the road, yeah.
Yeah, fuck. The only way that shit ends is technically if you're dead, you know?
That's literally the worst case scenario. It's death. So anything else, like why not?
We talked about it last pod. Like the most bad thing that can happen for you is like you homeless, and for you to become homeless, that shit really fucking hard to be honest.
Yeah, not even that. Fuck, you could still be homeless and get a little hot dog here and there, you know? Like death, I think, is the worst. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like I'm just an asshole where I'm like, if you're homeless, you're probably doing like crack or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're right.
They might have the mentality of doing great, man. They might be comparing themselves to
when they're geeked out,
the neighbor down the street that's living in the grocery cart and they're living in a tent. You know what I mean? It's all about perspective.
That's facts too. It's all about perspective, bro. Perspective and attitude. That's kind of been my like little motto recently.
He's like, shit, I found a quarter.
A quarter? Shit, that won't get you shit today. But hey, I appreciate the perception.
Maybe you can hustle that quarter to another homeless guy to get you a bike or something. You
fucking flip it for something.
You don't know what happens.
Yeah. That's fucking true though.
All right, let's see, man. I'll put like one more out here.
One more? I bet. We'll try.
And then after that, we'll just talk about movies or some shit.
Help. Yeah, when this becomes live, it'll probably be after Halloween for sure. So I hope everybody trick or treated and gave candy. That's what I'm gonna do. I feel like the only small amount of people are gonna come through. So me and my girlfriend just gonna stay home and give
dump
candy
the whole thing out to.
Not at first, because you never know. But like if it starts getting closer to like 9, we dumping that shit. I might take a little handful out too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
10 o'clock, fuck it. Turn the lights off, dump the next kid.
Bro, tell me why. Like last night, I was like, "Fuck it, let me go in that bag real quick."
How many bought candy?
There you go, bro. But I fucked up like, they're small. I think I brought some candy the other day.
Oh yeah.
5 little small bags. Tell me why I ate that shit. My stomach felt crazy, bro.
You backfired under your muffler?
Thankfully, not yet, but maybe that's not. On top of that, I was like, damn.
The engine was just misfiring. That was it.
Something was happening, man. I felt a little fucked up. Like, then to make it worse, I fucking ate some wheat thins after that.
Oof.
Wheat thins aren't bad, but that's just a weird combo, bro. But I don't know. I'm getting old, man.
Got some bubble guts. All right, man. I got a question here for us. What's a mistake you're actually grateful for now?
Damn.
I guess it can be something else too. Like let's say like something that just happened to you. It doesn't have to be
like all like insightful and shit.
Yeah, just to kind of give us some more. I feel like for me, a mistake that I made. I made like a few. I for sure made a lot, but I guess for me, more recently, I can remember is like the way I was. I guess for me, essentially, what hurts me the most is not having work, right? Because work is like what basically gives me my life, I guess, in a way right now. I remember one time I fucked up by not taking people's information. So I'm like little stuff like that. It's always, I feel like with me, always around business because I feel like that's always that shit that kind of hits me in the back of the head more. Yeah. I feel like in life though.
No, I feel like that's good.
I don't think I have anything
business
in life.
Is your life. So,
but business, yeah, like I for sure one time I quoted this guy wrong. I didn't have his number to call him back to give him the actual price because I'm sure if I gave him the actual price, I was correct. Not the crazy price I gave him.
It would have been a GG.
It would have been for sure good. Basically the steps I've taken with customers in the past just kind of taught me, been grateful for those because you kind of have to learn from your mistakes, really. That's really the only way you learn is by having the mistakes and obviously not letting them be huge, but.
Nah, I feel like to assume that you're not going to make mistakes means that you think you're perfect, and thinking you're perfect is delusional, which means you live in a false world. So I like what you just said.
You in La La Landia.
Yeah, you're fucking a La La Land over
La
here.
la 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 la.
Yeah, if you think you're perfect, you're not making mistakes. Shit, man, that's the biggest mistake already. You fucking up.
Yeah. I feel like there is probably something in life that I have probably made, and I'm just trying to think of a good one though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a crazy, insightful one. I was like, damn, bro, that's a great ass answer, but I'm fucking having a hard trouble with that one.
I mean, I've had some scenarios in cars too that have taught me, like, just don't be a dumbass on the road.
Yeah. I've had some close calls, which I guess maybe were mistakes, maybe weren't, where I'm like, fuck, I should probably be more careful and stop doing dumb shit. But
Speaking of cars, I'm gonna jump into a little theme here. There's this YouTuber I watch. He's the owner of a huge shop, and a lot of people on YouTube probably already know him, but he basically he has a bunch of nice cars, Porsches, Ferraris, FC90s, like stuff like that. And he'd always be posting like on Instagram, just like just quick reels of him like just driving through the back roads, just hauling ass in his cars.
yeah,
And I guess they're all loud as shit, and he kind of lives in a smaller town. So after enough older people that are complaining,
yeah, reputation.
yeah, there's only one sheriff in that county, I guess, or town or whatever. But they basically had evidence because they knew his cars, they knew his company. They had the evidence on social media, and they literally got him for like all kinds of counts of
Shit.
yeah, he was like of just like basically, what would they call it? Just something
No,
driving.
I
I'm
know
going
it's
blank right
reckless
driving.
There you
But
go.
yeah, they're counts. So it's like, but anyways, he ended up finding it for the last 5 months. He said it was kind of been like the biggest thing for him, like eye opener, just to like made him realize that he was stupid. He can't deny any of it. It's on
It's a
fucking video.
fucking video. That's
It's like,
wild.
that was not me. That was not my.
That was
like,
not me.
Yeah.
It's AI.
But he's like, it's been 5 months of like my life kind of just going through this and like fighting it, and finally got it down to one count of just reckless driving instead of 6.
It's a great lawyer. Fuck.
But still, he's like, so yeah. Anyways, don't fucking incriminate yourself.
For the clout.
Yeah, because I feel like we were talking about something earlier today too, that I wasn't gonna bring it up because it's talking about like what you're putting out there on video or something, but I don't know what it was. But yeah, I guess you gotta watch out with social media nowadays, man. What you're putting out there in the world, but
I agree with that. Like what you put out there is usually sometimes when you'll get back. Like if you're putting bad energy out there, making enemies, it's a matter of time before you get bit in the ass real quick. Yeah, so you gotta watch out for sure. Every action has a consequence, so might as well make like sort of positive actions that become better consequences in the sense. So it's a cause and effect, I think they call it. So you could either do bad causes or good causes. They keep compounding sometime. Obviously this guy, he's successful or whatever, but it wasn't just one time, I'm assuming. It was 6 counts. So he kept doing it.
Every vehicle basically got him for.
Fuck. See, so like, it's just a matter of time, bro. Like what you expect, that shouldn't be surprising, especially if you're making enemies, enemies being the residents of this small town. It's just a matter of time before they get you. So,
yeah.
But again, this same principle can be applied for something good, where instead of doing bad stuff all the time, it could be, something good. You have good fortune, good reputation.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it just depends on what you're, depositing into the bank. He was depositing into the bad bank, but it's a little good bank.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you do everything with good intentions, obviously, and
yeah, thanks.
I feel like the world just naturally gives back,
It can, for sure.
Yeah, it can.
It can.
Hasn't for me yet, but it can.
Shit.
Sometimes I feel like you be doing too much good shit for fucking years and you don't get nothing in return. But I feel like that's almost bad too, to be expecting something in return.
Yeah, because then it's not genuine.
I've done that in the past, and I'm like, well, I think this was like younger me, honestly. I'd be like, fuck, man, what have I done wrong? Like I've only done good. Like I've done this for people. I've done that. Why do I deserve this? But obviously, it took me pretty young. It was pretty quick at a younger age where I realized that's not the way of seeing it. Yeah, you just gotta do good shit out of the heart, and just don't expect nothing in return.
Preach, brother. Preach. Mm-hmm. It's harder, easier said than done, though. I gotta be a better person, though, because I'm cool with like friends, family, obviously, but I feel like I could be nicer to just the public. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, the worst place is the gym, just because I'm just trying to get the fuck in there, get out sometimes. I've been pretty good though with like people that I'm cool with, so shout out. But my biggest toxic trait at the gym is avoiding people that I always see talking a fuck ton, or like they're on a machine for like 40, 50 minutes. It's nothing like personal. It's just like I don't want to be this like one of those people that get caught and I'm talking with them for like 40 minutes, Like I don't think I'll let that happen, but I just kind of avoid them. I guess you could call me an asshole or whatever. But
No, I think that comes off actually genuine. I mean,
I
I
don't
do it to
know.
people all the time. I quit because I put myself in their shoes, and for a while I was like kind of doing the same thing. Talking about, because I've had a few customers that come in and they can be here talking to me for
I
30
mean
minutes
it,
before
bro.
and they drop their car off, and I'm like, all right, man, I'll let you go. Peace. Like I want to get to it,
There you
and I just
go.
cut it off. And sometimes I feel like they're kind of like fuck, like whatever. But I'm
I need
like,
a friend.
I don't give a fuck, dude. I just like we all have shit. Like if I pull up to your job and I fucking took 30 minutes out of your day,
You got shit to do,
one,
bro.
you'd probably get fucking written up, and second, you probably would be pissed because now you're fucking behind. You have to stay later. So like, how the
Facts.
fuck you think I feel? Like we all, it's a
Facts.
fucking even world around here. So,
I like that
but
shit.
yeah, it took me a while to kind of get out of that because before I would just kind of just be like, yeah, man, cool. Like I'm like, fuck, dude, and that'd be stressing because now I only got, instead of having 3 hours to do the job, I only got 2.5 or fucking one, because you essentially never have the full time. You got phone calls coming in. Somebody else may come by. So sometimes you just got to be straight up and be like, cool, man. Well, I'm going to get to it. Have a good day. Just
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
do some and get to work.
I like that though, because I feel like back in the day you wouldn't be as down to do that, right? So you kind of almost grew like a bigger
Yeah.
backbone, thicker backbone, and you're
Yeah.
like,
Run away from it,
yeah,
instead of just accepting it. Like, I guess maybe for you in the gym might be the same thing, just instead of running away from the problem, avoiding it, just say, fuck it, There's,
yeah. I'm a
you might lose some friends, but fuck it.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But the gym, it should be understandable, dude. Fucking the gyms are, people should be able to understand what you're there for and just respect it
Some
as it
people
is.
don't, bro. Some people there's this one guy at the gym, bro, where my sister's man was telling me that like he just started trauma dumping on him, like crazy shit, like just crazy shit that happened to him in the past about like wife, kids. He hit rock bottom and try to do some negative shit. If you know where I'm going with this. But it's like, God damn, bro, you came to fucking work out. What the fuck is, what I'm saying? Like, no,
And he
like,
couldn't avoid it.
he a good guy and he like socializes a shit ton.
Hmm.
So, but again, that's not really, I'm also introverted as shit. So, not only do I try to avoid that, I'm also introverted and I could be awkward sometimes.
Yeah.
So I do understand that about myself too. I ain't gonna lie. It's not just me trying to be an asshole. But no, it's, and I'm not saying a little cool hello or nothing like that is bad. It's just, fuck, I don't know, bro. Shit. It's been one of my biggest sort of things that I don't know if it's right or wrong. But again, I'm just trying to get fucking in and out, bro. Like, especially when that shit packed as shit at 5, bro. Shit ass.
I
Shit
bet.
ass, bro.
Can't relate, but
Nah, shit ass, bro. Shit. I'm starting to envy you, bro. Because that shit ass.
that shit ass. I don't know why I go to the gym.
Facts, bro. Fuck. I be going on Sundays. That shit good.
Yeah.
But fuck, Sundays is wild. And
I guess it becomes a thing because people start to recognize you, right? Because obviously back in the day, nobody fucking knew who you were.
no,
Nobody
that's
cared.
what I'm saying, bro.
But it's just because
I
now
was
you
a little
become a gym
shrimp.
bro. So now everybody thinks you're cool. So they talk to you. But you're just like, nah, leave me alone.
Nah, it's kind of weird. It's like a whole cycle. I used to look like a fucking sardine. Like those fucking fishes off SpongeBob, skinny fuckers. I feel like, yeah, and back then, fucking, nah, like I wasn't, I don't know. I was just seeing a little fucking kid there, but I don't know. You just start eventually seeing people. They see that you're fucking busting ass and doing all this shit. And again, maybe these people need a friend or some shit. So I have empathy for them, but I don't know, bro.
You're not the friend, though.
That sounds fucked up, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
shit.
be like that, man.
I fuck with people that definitely are there to like work out because I've met some friends there and I'm pretty cool with them. And instead of us talking for fucking 40 minutes, we're like, hey, jump in the spot. In between sets, we'd fucking chop it up or.
Nah, I can't do that.
Yeah, I feel like I learned to do that. But again, if they fucking pushing me, because there's this one dude there. Fuck, dude. Sometimes I'm like about to leave. And he's like, yo, you trying to hit this shit real quick? I'm like, fuck, all right. Because I'm never really the type to try to do just one rep.
Hmm.
But this one dude was like, "Hey, you trying to fucking hit this bench real quick?"
Try to hit 600.
600 is insane. Fuck.
Just one time before you leave.
Basically, I just wanted to see how strong I've gotten.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't do it. I tried to do 3 plates, so I still got to work up. Still got to work up that way, but I couldn't even do one. Maybe it's because I just went heavy, like to get there.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It just depends on
What's
if
the
we
weight?
align. 315.
Mm.
Puro pinche pecho. But
Yeah.
yeah, bro. I don't know. Shit, gym's is it's a whole fucking different beast, man. That shit's yeah. I don't know. We there though. We in that bitch.
And I guess a kind of a short term solution to that would be finding a new gym, but that's a pain in the ass in your scenario because there's
Bro,
nothing nearby, and then
I could drive to fucking Roy.
yeah.
I could drive to Layton. There's probably something in between this, but the Bountiful one I'm pretty familiar with. That shit's amazing. But even when I go over there, that shit lit. I don't know fucking know anyone. Like, just keep my shit in and
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Basically, that's what I'm getting to. It's just going to a place that no one knows you because you won't have that fucking like, oh hey, what's up, bro? And just,
Yeah.
but I'm sure it gets to a point eventually where they become to know you and they start to see you, around.
And again, yeah, my current. So okay, so I know John all likes hearing the pod, so he'll know. But I go get my hair cut from his at a shop or whatever, right?
Yeah.
But he knows
Boulevard
me.
Barbers, hit him up.
Yeah, hit him up, man. But he knows me as the guy that always has the fucking hat on. At the gym, I always have my hat on, like, and it's like one of those fucking duckbill ones that like he fucks up low key my line of perception.
Yeah, you can't see shit.
But yeah, but at the same time,
Perfect.
it's perfect for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, he always be saying that shit. He's like, damn, bro, I fucking never see you with, like, even when we met, he's like, damn, I've never seen you with the fucking hat like off, which is funny because I never really wear a hat unless I need a fucking haircut or
You're not trying to get fucking
I'm at
talked
the
to.
gym.
Yeah.
In the sense. So yeah, that was a little interesting. But yeah, that's a good if y'all, and sometimes it's fucked up because sometimes I'm like, all right, cool. Like I fucking did my first workout, second workout, like I feel a little more open, like I did something. But sometimes throughout the whole workout, I'm just not in the mood, bro. Maybe I think it's my job where I'm just fucking talking and being social and like trying to do this to get out at work to do the same shit. Sometimes it's a little draining. I have a social battery. I don't know if you have like a social battery, but I'm not sure how many people, or if you ever talk to a lot of people in a day where you're just like, God dang, bro, like I need a fucking break real quick and just be with myself. I don't know if you ever gotten that though.
Yeah, sometimes. I don't know. I can't really relate to it though because I really don't deal with a lot of people. But there's sometimes I just get home and I'm just drained. I just
fucking pooped.
Just want to just like watch TV and just pass out for a little bit and then restart. Restart the battery, the system,
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, a little good night's sleep, a little good meal. You lit, bro. But yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. I have a social battery for sure. I feel like a lot of more introverted people do as well. So shout out to the extroverts. It took me a minute to sort of figure out, or not even figure out, just understand where they're coming from, where they need just to talk. And
lonely, man. Fuck, no one's gonna talk to you now because they're gonna be like, we're probably good,
I'm a
right?
piece of shit. I'm a piece
They're
of
gonna be
shit.
like, damn, he thinks I'm lonely as fuck.
I don't know, man. Some people just need a fucking friend, I got my friend right here, though.
Yes, sir. Every week. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like I said, I can't relate yet because even when I was going to the gym, fuck, I didn't talk to no one. No one talked to me. So, like you said, we were just fucking little sardines, and nobody gave a fuck about us.
Yes.
If anything, we'd have sometimes people that would come and try to tell us because we're fucking folding ourselves like lawn chairs, doing some shit, and they'd be like, "Hey, yeah, that's not the right way," or they get some weird looks.
Fucking, I ain't gonna lie, but the gym's just a weird place, bro. It's just a lot of ego and like, it's fucking strange. My dad was telling me that he fucking, I don't know why, but I guess he's telling me that there's guys that go to the gym, they're all fucking pumped up and shit, with the little fucking medium ass shirts and shit. Yeah, they'd be fucking walking with the little fucking like little roosters and shit with the little fucking the chest out and shit.
Yeah.
But he's like, I don't know why the fuck they do that. He's like, they go to the gym for like a month, like a year or two, and then they stop and they get fucking fat again. But he kind of understands it because he's like, I don't know, that shit makes you feel like you're fucking bigger or like better than people. It's fucking strange, bro.
Yeah.
Same thing with the gym. Everyone's just comparing. Same thing with like the example where, hey, this guy won the lottery. He has bigger shit and shit like that. It's the same shit with the gym, bro. It's the strangest thing. Fucking weird.
Yeah, there is that weird part in people. Luckily,
Yeah.
I don't have that. So.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I feel like might all have it. It just depends on like the sort of
What
places,
criteria?
like circles and shit like that we're
Yeah.
in.
No, in that case, yeah, no, for sure.
Yeah, but at the gym, nah, fuck that bullshit.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I feel like I've been babbling a lot. I feel like that's kind of it for me. Unless again, you let me know what's up, man.
Well, we got some time, right?
It's up to you. We're at usually the time mark, but again, this is our shit. So it
A
doesn't.
little bonus time, man. Let's give them a little bonus. So what's you watching any scary movies this season?
Nah, I was thinking of watching Black Phone 2 in theaters or the new Conjuring movie, but then I was like, I gotta watch prerequisite movies that have come out in order to watch this shit. So I ended up not watching anything.
For the Conjuring or just the other one, the phone book?
Both.
You said it was phone book or
Black Phone 2.
Black Phone?
Yeah, so
I haven't heard of it.
I opted out both, but I have not watched any scary movies. Have you?
No,
Damn, we boring as fuck, bro.
I started watching it was like more like just they're going to the Conjuring house. Conjuring?
Yeah, you fucking me out. You know how like
Dude,
the Conjuring.
Conjuring, yes.
Jesus.
Yeah, but it was just kind of like more like a little vlog of these guys. I forget their names,
Oh.
Sam and Kobe or something like that. They're like these younger kids that have been doing like haunted houses like videos. To be honest, I don't believe any of those fucking videos because they're just like they're YouTubers, man. They're just trying to get views and
Yeah.
they might have like some legit people, but when they said they talked to a witch and
A witch?
and the witch was, was connected them with the devil and was
Nah.
I'm like,
no.
I don't know about all
Might have to
that.
call the priest to bless the house, bro. What are you talking about?
But anyways, they went to that house, and it's actually there's a new movie coming out, right? For the
Conjuring?
yeah.
Yeah, shit out already.
Oh,
It
it is
came out
out?
like early October, but that should probably be out of theaters by like next week.
So they filmed it at this house, and the whole storyline
Oh,
is,
hell no.
and I guess it's based on a true story too, type shit.
Allegedly, yeah, allegedly.
I'd like to see that's what I mean.
No,
So,
I don't know.
but anyways, yeah, I just kind of watched the documentary, not documentary, but the little YouTube vlog.
You're in spooky season right now.
But yeah, I haven't really like watched like a full like movie, but
Nah, we gotta watch
I feel like I'm more like
some scary ass movie together.
I feel like I just want to see like more shit that's just real now.
Damn.
Like I'm not gonna waste my time watching a fucking a movie about an
You don't want to watch Sinister?
If it's based on a true story.
You've never watched Sinister? No.
I think I have.
But we gotta rewatch that.
But
shit.
I'd rather
that
watch
goated.
like the documentary of like not the made up shit that they did to like
that's
put a fake doll or a fake demon in the corner. Like I'd rather watch like the history on like what the fuck really happened. So
damn, wow.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, man. I think I'm just a fucking weird human, but yeah.
She's like, I want to know what the real shit. Like,
well, we talked about it too. It's like you don't really watch like just movies now or like just cartoons and shit. Like you rather watch like educational stuff.
It depends. I ain't gonna lie. I'll indulge in some brain rot. How the young kids say now, from time to time. A little good movie here and there. I ain't gonna lie. Fuck that shit up. A little good series.
Good little fiction.
For sure, bro. Just yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. There's gotta be time for everything,
Type shit.
Yeah, I feel like the scary movie thing though. I feel like it's just that one's a little different for me though. Because I can watch like a superhero movie.
It's because a lot of scary movies be ass though,
cool.
bro. A lot of them be ass. We just gotta watch the right one. But then again, you don't have time to watch the right one. So
I just got too many questions, man. I think that's what my thing is. I'm becoming those little fucking kids. But why? But why?
Oh, you should watch Weapons. You might like that one. Yeah,
Weapons.
that shit was fire. I think you heard about it. It fucking went viral because it was dope. But I love that shit. She was dope. It wasn't really scary though. It was more suspenseful and like mysterious. It wasn't like, oh my god, fucking cuckoo-y and shit.
It's like a scary movie or supposed to be a
suspenseful thriller. Yeah, shit like that. It's dope. It's like you're trying to figure out what the fuck's going on, but until like it's building up. That's like a good build up, character development, perspectives. I love that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
Yeah, but there you go.
You haven't jumped into any video games recently?
Fuck yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, dude.
Been playing?
Occasionally. Only when the Geo hops on, but we have fucking jobs and we got shit to do. It's not like back in the day when it was like COVID where, dude, COVID times were fucking different, I ain't gonna lie. Nowadays, it's maybe twice a week for like an hour or two, probably a couple hours. But it's Battlefield 6.
Yeah.
It's dope though.
I heard Halo's coming to. Well, they're making it a cross-platform game now, right?
Like that. I've seen something online, but I
Yeah.
didn't really fully go into that shit. But okay.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna fucking hurt Microsoft because I feel like now every game now is just going cross-platform, right?
Yeah, the thing is because back in the day they had something called console war, where it was Wii versus, or I guess it would be Nintendo versus Sony versus Microsoft, but now everyone's competing with PCs. So it's kind of like the consoles versus PCs now. That's kind of like the war now. But that's, I guess, allegedly what I heard.
Yeah, and they'd be saying consoles are like PC. Well, obviously they're not PCs, but they're getting pretty close because they have literally all the fucking.
Yeah, but there's always new graphics cards that come out and fucking so much shit you can do to a PC.
Versus with a console, it's fucking till the next year or some shit comes out, right? Whereas a PC,
like
you can just update
7-8 years. Yeah.
You could update it tomorrow or next week.
Yeah, but graphic cards can get expensive, bro. Like, if it's a super crazy fucking one, you probably spend 2 racks on one. Like, what? That's insane.
Yeah.
And not only that, you also have to have a monitor that backs up that graphics card. So now you have a fucking, it's insane, bro. It's just, low-key, I haven't dived into that shit. Like, hell no.
But I feel like it's like the phone stuff. Like, is there really a huge difference, you would say?
Fuck no. I can only capture so many things. There's this image or diagram that I seen that said, it was like a face, and it said 10 triangles, and 10 triangles on the face, and it looked fucked up. The next one had 100, it looked better, and 1,000, looked way better. 10,000, that shit looks so identical to the 1,000 that it's like, it gets to a point that it's diminishing returns.
It's like the 1080p and the 4K, like they're almost pretty close.
Yeah, low-key, yeah, facts.
Sometimes I ask myself on the YouTube videos. Luckily, they're done fast now, but back then I was just like, fuck, I should just be doing these on 1080 because 4K be taking forever, but got the system down now. So
yeah, it's all locked in now.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, that's it for me, man.
All right, man.
Yeah, hope everyone had a good Halloween if you're still listening. Yeah, and here comes Thanksgiving season.
Yeah, here we come around the corner. I feel like we've been talking about Halloweeny for a fucking 3 weeks now. It's kind of crazy. It's the whole fucking month of October. It's just, that's what they're doing, though.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, we're out of October. If you're hearing this, we are officially in November. So have a great November, a great start. We only got 2 months left. But fucking get pedal to the metal type shit.
Yeah. Let's finish hard.
Alrighty, let's do it. But all right, peace out, y'all.
Peace.